Right, welcome back. Last time, we unified Madagascar, mostly. I mean, there's still these trading post provinces that haven't been taken, but... Then, we also went ahead and grabbed quite a bit of territory over here. Pretty much, this stuff. Yeah, that should be about a good measure. Also grabbed this province through colonization. Apparently it's a random event that occurs every once in a while. Amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be a while for that to have any real effect. Finally, I also went ahead and embraced casual literacy, so my tech costs are better than they've been in a long time. I also have basically the requirements for scientific methods, but it's not inventing. I've got an idea for why this is the case. Most likely no one's actually embraced... Okay, let me just click casual literacy just so I can see... No one's embraced scientific methods yet. Oh yeah, that's definitely the case. Yep, I'm gonna have to wait some time before it starts to actually appear inside these provinces. Okay, so, do I know how many academic districts I have? 18. Is there anything with more? Do I just have a lot of academic districts compared to everywhere else? Because that would be weird. 16. 21. Okay, yeah, I've got more academic districts than just about anywhere else in Kilwa. Because I've got 60 here. And the best I saw over there was like 20, so... It's going to be pretty good, more or less. Once I actually get around to it, of course. Of course. Well, since it's going to be a while before I get anything, I might as well grab as many of these administrative ideas as I can. Which is all of them. Lovely. Alright, so, proactive measures. The fact of the matter is that sometimes reacting is not enough. A good ruler must be seen as seizing the initiative whenever possible, both at home and abroad. A light touch might be mistaken for a competence, or worse, indifference. Harsh treatment costs minus 20%. Not that useful. Consult action. Listen, consult your counsel, but decide yourself. Louis XIV, King of France. Indeed, only a fool governs solely on his own counsel. No single eye may see every pitfall. It is in understanding this that makes a great ruler wise. And in acting upon it, well, that makes a ruler wise, and in acting upon it, great. Minus 20% advisor cost, plus 1 possible advisor. Delegation. Even the strongest will require the assistance of others. It might even be said that the strongest are those who make the strengths of their subordinates their own, making best use of their own time by applying the efforts of others better suited to the task. Better stability, so minus 10% of stability, increase interval. Vested interest. Who benefits from your indecision? Who is hurt by this advice? And who gains by it? Is your counselor friends with the governor? Or your minister rivals with another? Understanding the complex network of stakes, relationships, and plans that others have in the game allows you to outplay them, and be the better ruler for it. Yearly corruption minus 0.25, so the resting point is 2.5 units lower. Permanent networks. The running of a country necessitates certain activities. The passing of messages, the movement of troops, dignitaries, and agents, and the transport of materials. Any ruler who seeks dominion over more than their own residents must arrange for all these things to happen regularly and without interruption. Provincial corruption from autonomy is reduced by 10%. Envoy travel time is cut by a third. I unlocked the postal service policy. And monthly autonomy change is reduced by 0.05, so the resting point is reduced by 3.3%. Right. I don't think I have another free policy. Leave postal services, yeah. However, I don't actually need centralized estate at the moment. It will cut my centralization gain by half, but in exchange I will get much better autonomy. Well, somewhat better autonomy. Dropping it globally by another 3.3%. This will be especially useful in my capital. Especially since it was actually increasing beforehand. The fact that it's now going to decrease further is good. Especially due to the limitations that I've been, well, I think it's sovereign courts actually. I have to look before I make it just... Yeah, it's sovereign law that it has the administrative requirement. Still civil examinations that I need to work towards. Also better bureaucratic hierarchy. Alright. Ooh, hey, another merchant. Alright, well, I could trade is always something interesting to work with. So that is probably more valuable. Yeah, it's a bit more valuable than that, so... I could reach into the Deccan Plateau if I wanted to. But for right now, I believe... You know what? Yeah, let's go here. The Deccan Plateau. Down to start trading in inland India. Right, let's stop here. So, there have been revolts. Put them down. England did another expedition. I had next to no chance of kicking them out, so I might as well take the money. And I figured out the reason for why scientific methods wasn't spreading. Now it is. Although I will specifically say that I didn't have any hand in fixing it. It was just quite literally that no one has embraced scientific methods yet. Since I didn't fulfill the full tech requirement, just the partial. The one that is 20 admin tech. Well, at least 20 admin tech for spread to allow. But Ravenna managed to get it. I feel like they have core somewhere else. Conquest, recall. Yeah. They're down here, aren't they? Oh. No, here. And here. And here. Yep. I think Austria now has it too. Yep. But they're literally the only countries that have it so far. Of course, Austria's a little bit busy. With the soil Titans. Especially with Ryazan doing their thing. They've become the new Muscovy. Oh yeah, and we've got Goryeo again. Yeah, this is what happens when they... Shexionite. Sectionism, religion of deities and immortals, is the name given to the traditional indigenous religious philosophical practices of China. Oh, evolving and heterogeneous mix of Taoists, philosophy, Buddhist beliefs, and folk ancestor worship has pervaded China for many generations, but evaded precise categorization or nomenclature. In its capacity as a state religion, it may be overshadowed by the philosophies of Confucius, with which it is happily syncretized. I can also see what's going on in Japan, which is Not much in particular. I think Ashikaga, yeah, it's actually really stable. Ashikaga is the shogun. And basically stuck that way. Oh god, England's reached the Philippines. Yep. I have a Knights merchant now. They're in inland India since, well, Deccan Plateau. Since I can actually reach that now. So, more trade opportunities abound. Additionally, the loss of Pate isn't that bad because I also have Kambuni, which has the same position as Pate, more or less. Yeah, this should come here in about 10 months at the most. Probably 9, actually. Could be 7. Possibly 7 months. Or even 8. Yeah, 8 months. 8 months. And then we'll start spreading to all these provinces, except for you. Because I hate you, Portugal. And also England. Yeah, the Colombian imports are no longer spreading to those provinces. Although it doesn't really matter to them. I also grabbed a couple levels of, well, 1 level of Miltech in order to ensure that I don't overflow. I'll probably do that again once I get Colombian imports. Although I'll probably wait for it to spread to at least to the capital. Especially since that combined with scientific methods means I'm probably not going to grab tech for a while. I also filled out administrative ideas because I'm not going to grab tech for a while. Might as well use it. Although I probably will get to tech level 24 as soon as possible for the next idea group, which will be exploration. Although I'm going to need Diplo Tech 23. On the other hand, 8 tech levels isn't really that much, especially with minus 65% of neighbor bonus. Also, corruption is down to even lower than I've ever done before, due to the fact that I haven't reformed in a while. I may need to do that again soon. I probably should do this first. Yeah. I guess I could do some overlooking of tenant abuse. It will lower peasant freedom by a lot, though. Oh well. I've freed the serfs. Well, free peasantry, so they're gonna get it back at some point. Eventually. So a bit of loyalty helps. I think I need to actually expand the bureaucracy again, too. Even more. Yeah. All that combined with better corruption than ever before, down here. Never mind, it's worsening again. Right. Well, things are improving. It's going to take its time, especially since I'm saving up money for the interest of getting to rank 3 capital in order to get the necessary reform, etc. Anyway, that should be enough for now. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye. Should definitely be able to get at least one of the institutions, or at least be able to embrace it. Might be a war with Lundu as well, but that would have to wait for the end. Anyway, bye.